Never underestimate the power of a microwave. Up, What Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Time Paradox Ghostwriter chapters 2 through 4. So, man, I'm behind on this manga. This manga is really, really interesting because this freaking microwave is popping out weekly Shonen Jump mangas from 10 years in the future, and based on what we're seeing, sounds like One Piece is gonna be done within the next 10 years. Anyway, let's get to chapter 2 first and see what's in store for us. Many stories feature what is called a point of no return. This is the moment that the protagonist has to make a fateful choice to go back to normal life or to continue down their present course. And chapter 2 is titled The Story That Couldn't Stop. And you know what, Kenji? Not gonna lie, this is what's going on right now in real fucking life. Oh my god, ain't this the truth? So where was it? Where was my point of no return? No way, you're kidding. So, it wasn't a dream? Nah, this shit wasn't a dream. Wait a second. Wait, hold on. Let me read this. So it wasn't a dream after all? Wait a second. Does that mean the White Knight I drew is plagiarized? Oh, yes it is. Oh no, what have I done? Wait, but this is a series that starts 10 years in the future. It doesn't exist in the present day. So I'm not actually hurting anyone, right? Wrong. That doesn't matter. A manga is a precious jewel distilled from the blood, sweat, and tears of an artist. And I completely ripped it off. What should I do now? Ding! Oh, right, it's a time machine. What if I've actually done something much worse? Now that I've published White Knight, first there's probably a time paradox. So the original White Knight won't, appear and jump 10 years from now. Does that mean I've changed the future? Wait a second. It's still here, White Knight Chapter 7. And it's still by, Itsuki Aino. Wait a minute. We got a multiverse theory. Yeah, we got multiverse theory. The past has been greatly changed, but the future hasn't? If this paradox is preserved, then that means, with Teppei Sasaki's White Knight one-shot with the change, and then 2030, no change, and it's Itsuki Aino's White Knight series. The timelines have diverged? Yeah! If there's only one timeline, then if you change the past through time travel, the future changes as well. But the future hasn't changed. I bet that at the moment of the first microwave ding, a parallel world split off. Creating a timeline where I published White Knight instead. And the issues of Jump keep leaping across timelines from the original world into my microwave, is how I see it. But that's just a guess from my knowledge of sci-fi. I don't really know. It doesn't make sense. Why did this happen? Truth is stranger than manga, huh? I read your story, dear. It was great. I'll admit it. It got me teary-eyed. Sorry about what I said. I had no idea you had something that great within you. You really are a genius, Sasaki. I could see all of your humanity packed into that story. No, it's not true. White Knight isn't actually my work. I'm still just an empty human being inside. That's it. This must be the point of no return. I can still turn back now. I'll create something entirely by myself and try to get it serialized. And that means this weird miracle has to end here and now. Or I'll take this secret to the grave. I don't think that's gonna happen. Because of that was the cell phone saying nope. Hello, Sasaki speaking. How is it going, Sasaki? Have you made it back to Tokyo? How are the storyboards for your series coming along? Huh? Oh, my series storyboards? They're not done yet at all. Oh, okay. Well, and remember, this has been, Munoka. There we go. Teppei's new editor. Oh, okay. Well, that's all right if you don't have anything put together. We'll have that meeting at 6 o'clock like we discussed. Get some food and talk about, how to get you that, series slot in the magazine. Oh, right. We're supposed to meet today. Okay. Looking forward to it. Oh, no. I have to tell them that I can't make White Knight into a series. Ugh, what's my excuse going to be? I gotta get going. I can still destroy that thing when I get back. Ooh, no, I would not destroy that. Dude, I would not destroy that microwave. Nuh-uh. Congrats on reaching #1 with your one-shot. Let me tell you, White Knight is gonna lead our magazine for years. You think so? My heart hurts. So, how are the storyboards coming along? At least tell me your general ideas. Here we go. Well, the thing is, I actually only conceived of White Knight as a short story. I don't have any plans to make it into a series, so, I'm sorry to admit this, but if we could start over with a new idea... What? You're kidding! What a waste! White Knight simply has to be a series! And that one-shot was so well made, you could reuse it exactly as it is and call it Chapter 1. Besides, if you can already create something that polished, there's no way you can't come up with ideas to flesh it out as a series. Why am I not surprised he's pushing back? It's because White Knight was simply that good. And it's true that while it was packaged as a proper one-shot, the ending definitely left off feeling like this is only the start of the story. There's no way I can reasonably claim that I can't turn it into a series. But I also can't tell the truth and say I ripped off an issue of Shonen Jump from the future that appeared in my microwave time machine. I would love to hear him say this. I would love the reaction. I'm very grateful to hear you say that, but the truth is, I guess I just don't feel the desire to draw it. Then what happens about the hero Kazuma's dream? And the heroine Sora hasn't been saved yet either. Oh, sorry. And the heroine Sora hasn't been saved yet either. You're just going to leave that promise with his master unfulfilled? Listen to me, Sasaki. These stories, these characters, they're not just empty lies to sell books. Oh my god, Kenji! Oh my god, you are my spirit animal. Thank you. Thank you! Oh my god, I am going to make sure I tweet this, tweet the manga for this! This manga is my spirit animal! Holy shit! They're all alive! They live on the page! They live off of paper and ink, just like we live off of food and oxygen, and they breathe within our hearts! Yes! Oh my god, this is so true! And this is why so many people are angry at Domestic Girlfriend. And I'm so glad I'm not the only one that pissed off at Domestic Girlfriend right now. Thank God! That manga pisses me off right now. Holy shit. Yikes. Oh man, I would be bawling my eyes out with gratitude and emotion right now if this was actually something I created. But I'm sorry, the truth is I'm just a rip-off artist. Mr. Minuelka, the problem is, look at this, Sasaki. Is this fan mail? That's right, they're all for White Knight. It's your fan mail. We've never gotten this much mail for a debut one-shot from a new artist before. Yes! Sasaki, I don't know what you're really feeling in your heart of hearts, so I'm not going to demand that you give me all you've got, but I have to admit, it just looks to me like you're afraid right now. In the end, you're the one who decides if you'll draw or not. The choice is all yours. But don't forget, we'll be waiting our whole lives for this, waiting for the rest of this wonderful story. Yes! 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 There are so many manga I can think of right now that you have taken away, Shueisa, that we're gonna end up waiting the rest of our life for. I'm looking at the last Tsuyuki. I'm looking at Hellward and Higuma in particular. Those two, in particular, were robbed. We were robbed of them stories, and it's not fair. Shit, to an extent. Again, I don't know if the anime adaptation of Bleach gonna write this wrong, but we were robbed in Bleach, and I'm rereading Bleach manga, so I get to relive being robbed all over again. I'm reliving being robbed all over again in Bleach. Oh yes, and Toriko we were robbed, and Magi Magi is not your fault, Shueisa, but Toriko we were fucking robbed. God. Ugh. The irony of this manga being in Shueisa after all the shit Shueisa has done to us. Man, the irony is real. But anyway. It's so good, there's no way to deny it. White Knight is an instant classic. Chapter 2 is better than the first, and Chapter 3 is better than that. It just sucks you in. I can't stop reading. Oh yes, before I forget, Shokugeki no Soma is another one where I gotta say we were robbed. We were definitely robbed from Shokugeki no Soma. Shueisa robbed us of that as well. What? No, not Master! No, wait! What are you gonna do now, Kazuma? Oh, I see. So that was just a setup for this reveal. Come on, Kazuma, you got this! Oh my god! This manga is my spirit animal! Oh god, I'm probably gonna title this video, "This manga is my spirit animal," because it is. Oh, whoa, whoa! Oh! Oh! Oh, when I finished reading all the chapters of White Knight from the issues that had piled up, I simply stared at the ceiling and cried. I'm honestly curious what other manga is going to be in Shueisha in 2030. I'm very curious. Is Black Clover still going to be around? Oh no, wait, they said another manga that's... Dude, Black Clover's going to end before 2030. No! Oh god, that makes me depressed. I have to draw it. I turned the first 3 chapters into storyboards. When Mr. Minuelka read them, they were so good that he fell backward out of his chair and cried tears of joy. It's too good! This manga is divine! I swear, let's be real. Dude, this manga is my spirit animal. This manga is my spirit animal. I made up my mind. I was ready to bring this story into the world without revealing the truth. I robbed the world of a future in which Itsuki Aino publishes White Knight. Now I'm the only one who can give the readers this masterpiece. Why was White Knight sent to me in the first place? Was it just a freak coincidence? Or I just don't know. But I'm certain of one thing. This is an obligation. I started the story and I can't stop it now. I have a duty to see it through. I have to draw with the cross of guilt weighing upon my back. I have to bring it forth into the world until the story reaches its end. The storyboards were brought to the meeting, and it was selected for serialization by a unanimous vote. Once again, I was reminded of the power of White Knight and of Itsuki Aino. Itsuki Aino, I know this genius shows up in another 10 years, but where is he today? You're assuming gender there. I've done him a terrible service against assuming gender. God, I'm not gonna... God, stop that. I've done him a terrible disservice, but a genius of his caliber could surely outdo even White Knight. Or maybe that's just an excuse I'm telling myself to ease my guilt. Excuse me? Yeah, yes? Pardon me for asking, but are you Teppei Sasaki? Yes, that's me. A student? Who is she? My name is Itsuki Aino. Whoa! Uh-oh. It's nice to... my name is Itsuki Aino. It's nice to meet you. What do you mean, ba? What do you mean, ba? Oh, God. What do you mean, ba, huh? Yeah, busted. Busted is more like it. Yeah, you got busted, but man, I swear... This manga is, like, up until this point, this manga is my goddamn spirit animal. I'm not for plagiarizing. No, I'm not saying that. I am not for the plagiarizing of any material. I ain't saying that shit at all. But man, this manga is my fucking spirit animal. So now we're at chapter 3, which is titled Two of a Kind. Itsuki Aino? You're kidding me! The author of the future masterpiece White Knight? The Itsuki Aino? No, wait. It could be a person with the same name. Don't rush to conclusions. And if it is the same person, this is 10 years before. She couldn't have conceived of White Knight this early. Would you please read this? She did! Is this the storyboard for White Knight? The story flow and characters are totally different from the serialized version 10 years later, and it's not as good, but the title and setting are identical. I'm done. Yeah, you're what? Busted. I'm done for. What is that supposed to mean? Abandoned ship? What emotion does that mean? I screwed up. Itsuki Aino was already working on White Knight as far back as 10 years before. Now I can't use even the time now I can't even use the time paradox defense. I'm just a criminal. The only way to apologize is through ritual suicide. That's what emotion this is. Are you saying? What? Did she read my mind? Is this genius also a psychic? Yes, I see now. In that case, no, dude, it's a G-pen. A G-pen is a type of attachable pen nib. A pen nib. Wording slow shit. It was originally used for writing, but nearly all of its usage today is for drawing manga. The tip is stiff and sharp, but God, that sounds so fucking bad. I don't know. God. But pliable, allowing you to draw lines of all wisp from very fine to thick. They're so sharp that countless mangaka have shed blood when they weren't paying attention. Do you know what this is? That's right, a G-pen can easily be a murder weapon! Wait, don't do anything you'll regret! Pardon me? Like what? She won't listen, I'm begging you, Itsuki Aino! What? I don't want you to turn into a murderer! Hey, why are you running away? Wait, I can tell you hate me enough you want to kill me, but if you kill me, you're path to being a just can't. She's still not listening. Whoa! Why are you running away? Don't do this! Huh? What do you mean? You're going to stab me, aren't you? If you want me to die, I can die on my own. I don't want to rob you of your future any more than I already have. Huh? Why would you say that? You mean you really did spy on my storyboards? You stuck into my room while I was sleeping? What? No, I didn't. That's not it at all. I didn't do that. So you're saying it's a coincidence? You drew a manga with the same title and story entirely by coincidence? It's a time machine. Time what? A lightning struck my well, at least he's telling the truth. Lightning struck my apartment one night and it melted my microwave and fridge together and it made a time machine. And then it showed a jump from 10 years in the future came out. I thought it was a dream and I drew what was in it and then, don't treat me like some kind of idiot. What do you think you're doing showing off your genius nature with some kind of fanciful joke? The truth is so strange she won't believe it. You're the genius. Why did you should have just drawn that, dude. But then again, I'm a shut-in in my room all day, so the genius Itsuki Aino was a shut-in. I kept it locked. Plus, I live all the way in Kochi in the middle of nowhere. So she came all the way to Tokyo and waited outside Shueisha to find out the truth. So does she believe him? Is there anything that only you can draw? Huh? If you and I share the same values as people, then I think it's possible we can end up drawing the exact same thing by accident. So tell me, is there anything only you can draw? Anything only you can say to others? Or is there nothing you have to say? Are you just is there nothing you have to say? Are you just an empty human being? Empty, that word was a curse to me. The story's completely empty. There's nothing in it at all. I can see all of your humanity packed into that story. No, it's not true. White Knight isn't actually my work. I'm still just an empty human being inside. It's a word I never want to hear said about me. A word I never wanted to admit about myself. I'll never forget the time I was in 3rd grade when I first drew a manga. I know that it was nonsense and barely definable as a manga. The characters were ripped off of a popular series, but everyone loved it and it felt amazing. In middle school, I started drawing manga for real, but that too was just a hodgepodge of the manga I liked. In high school, I tried to submit a piece and they said it had no originality. Even at the manga art school, the teachers told me over and over, find your own art style. Draw what only you can draw. Unfortunately, I can't draw for shit, so that's why I ain't no mangaka. I tried out some different styles on my own and drew something only I could draw. When I submitted that, they said the same thing again. Find your own art style. Draw what only you can draw. I wish I could draw. I can't draw for shit. When I was 20, I won a runner-up award in the monthly contest, but even the comments said, Shichijo Sensei's comment said, classic shonen manga done well, but not very unique, sadly. It left me wanting something more. High marks overall, but, and this is the editorial's comment, high marks overall, but less than the sum of its parts. Develop some originality and draw something only you can draw. It must be true no matter how hard I try to make up for it. I'm just an empty person inside. I'm not meant to reach the other side. I'll never achieve that for as long as I live. Why aren't you saying anything? Is it because you have nothing to say at all? You have nothing to say to your readers through your manga? I bet the wording's holy shit, what is wrong with me? I bet the people on the other side can answer this question instantly. I have to say something or else the future star of the manga world, the genius Itsuki Aino, is going to end up as a murderer. Please answer me. Go on, Teppei. Make up a whopper. Say something wild that only a genius would say. What can only I draw? Isn't this where Ghostwriter is supposed to shine? Nothing! What? What can I only draw? What can I only say? Nothing. There's nothing at all. But I believe that even an empty person has the capability to create a good manga. I just want a lot of people to enjoy what I draw. I'm sorry, Miss Aino. That's the only answer I can give you. Please just reconsider. You have a future. Me too. Huh? Me too. I've got nothing at all. Huh? Nothing at all? Nope. Nothing. I've always been What? Wait, what? I've always been clumsy and boring with no good qualities. I was bullied by others. But even being empty inside, I want to make people happy, so I started drawing manga. When I drew at school, however, they teased me and tore my pages up, so I started staying home to draw. Oh, I see. That sounds pretty rough. Yes, but I want everyone to enjoy my manga, even the bullies who picked on me. I want them to know that there are things a billion times more fun than bullying people. I'm sure they only did what they did because they were bored. My dream is to entertain all of my humanity with my manga too. I mean, isn't all of mankind afraid of ghosts in the dark of night? That's how I came up with the idea for White Knight. Was it the same for you, Saki-sensei? Huh? What? So you did have the same idea. Amazing. You know how on the webpage for manga contest submissions, they always say draw something only you can draw and put your message to the readers in it? What's up with that? Who cares as long as it's good? Woo. The readers just want to enjoy the manga. They don't care about the artist. You agree, don't you, Sasaki-sensei? Don't you? Huh? Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes, good manga has a great story. Yes. Of course. But, and yeah, I'll read, of course, everyone just wants to read a good manga, sure. But what separates, for me anyway, what separates, like, a good manga from an amazing manga is that message. For example, look at, like, a manga like Attack on Titan, which had a new chapter out a couple of days ago. The messaging that we're getting in Attack on Titan, what Isayama wants to say, is the message that's getting across is just so beautiful. When you have a manga with an underlying theme, like we're seeing in manga like Attack on Titan or in Hoseki no Kuni, where that underlying message is free will. It's fun. I love manga like that when a manga has something to say like that, because it makes you think. And I love when art makes you think about something, when it makes you critically think. Yes, I love manga that does, I love my manga. I love manga, period. I love the trash manga. I love the regular manga. But, like, when you get manga like something like a Hoseki no Kuni or a Seraph of the End or something like that that has an underlying theme going on for it, and or Aono Exorcist 2 or Twin Star Exorcist as well, when it has that underlying theme and it makes you think, when you're trying to figure out what the author is trying to say, it's just a nice added touch. At least for me, anyway. It kind of takes it just to the next level. That's my opinion, anyway. You agree, don't you, Sasaki-sensei? Don't you, huh? Well, if I'm being honest, I guess I do. Of course you do. I knew it. You and I are two of a kind, Sensei. I see what you did here, Kenji. Two of a kind? That's why we came up with the same idea. I came here to be sure of that. But why did you run away from me? Did you think I was going to accuse you of something? Huh? No, I thought you were going to stab me with your G-pen. Oh no, I thought that if you got a very close look at how much I've used it, you would see how serious I am about drawing manga. You are a pro artist, after all. That's what you were doing? Yes, a pro. You're already a published professional artist, Sasaki-sensei, and I'm just the stupid amateur beaten to the punch before I could put out my similar work. Stabbing fades in my heart. But, I'm not going down without a fight. One day I'm going to draw a manga 1,000,000,000 times better than White Knight, and show that I'm greater than you. So I leave White Knight in your hands. Good luck. The fight is on. I'll get you someday. Huh? Miss Aino, the future genius, Mitsuki Aino showed up out of nowhere, dropped a line that an awesome shonen hero would say. What the? And then, scampered off like a scrub for some reason. And then, regardless of how Teppei felt about it, his weekly Shonen Jump series was set to begin. And I'm not gonna lie, I did not think that's how this shit was gonna go down. I thought that, like, maybe they were gonna work on it together or something. But, like, maybe somewhere down the line, I know it would be, like, an assistant or something. But I'm kind of torn on this. I kind of like that Aino is just, like, is more inspired to say fuck this and just, like, draw something even better than White Knight. I kind of like that. But at the same time, it's just, like, I kind of am disappointed. I don't know. I'm really just my computer is being a why. I'm trying to figure that out. Ah, there we go. Okay, so but yeah, I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to that. Do you think that are you on the same page as as I know, that manga should just be for everybody. That good manga is manga read for that everybody could read. And as I said, I do agree with that. If everyone can enjoy its beauty, it's if there's a message behind it that makes it even more special, at least in my opinion. Because if the art is more, if the artwork has like a message behind it and a more something more significant, it makes the work more powerful. Because there is that underlying message that's going on, or underlying theme slash message that's going on throughout the series, and it's not the same. It's not the same message. Granted, no, there's different. It's a different message for each arc, which is really nice. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm just waiting for the next chapter to come up. Hold on a second. Difficulties. There we go. Okay, sorry, my computer was being dumb for a second. Here we go. So now we're at chapter 4. The genius Itsuki Aino, she swept into my life and right back out as swift as a storm. I was hoping to search for her and tell her the truth this time, but then I came to a realization. Only I can draw it. I have to see the series of White Knight through on my own. And chapter 4 is titled Counterfeit. Weekly manga. It is a battle against time. In the short span of just 7 days, you have to complete a chapter to show to the readers, and it's an impossible task for one person to do. That's why mangaka work with assistants to produce a chapter with the proper level of quality. Today is my meeting with Mr. Munafuka, Mr. Munuoka, the editor helping me with the White Knight series, where he'll introduce me to a group of expert assistants, but hey, I'm Geki, Akashi. Wait, yeah, Akashi. I legit loved White Knight, so I'm super jazzed to be an assistant. Assistant on it. Nice to meet you. And he's 19, Tezuka runner-up winner, no pro debut. Hi, I'm Yamane. I'm also very pleased to help out with White Knight. I've been a chief assistant before, so lean on me for anything you need. And this guy's 35, and he's a pro assistant. Wait, this guy looks familiar. My name is Hajime Igarashi. I respect you. It's a pleasure. I swear I've seen a character that looks like this motherfucker many times before. He's 23, monthly prize honorary award winner, one-shot debut. Yes! Itsuki! I knew Itsuki was gonna be an assistant! I fucking knew it! I didn't even look at... Oh, God! This was before I even looked at this chapter. Hi there, Itsuki Aino. I'll do whatever I can to help improve the White Knight. I was also drawing. Itsuki Aino, age 17, author of White Knight, in 10 years. What is she doing here? Gosh, things are so convenient these days, aren't they? There are websites where you can post wanted ads for assistance, and I got an incredibly talented person to apply. I'm so glad you found it, Miss Aino. You two know each other? What do I do now? I did not expect her to do this. You were also drawing it? Like you made a fan work? No, before Sasaki-sensei published White Knight, I was working on a manga with the same title and concept. It was a complete coincidence. What? You're lying! That can't be true. I'm not lying. Well, everyone who draws manga knows how it feels to see someone else do your idea first, but I must say I've never heard of it also having the same title. That's wild. Now, are you sure you want to be my assistant? Yes, we are two of a kind after all, so leave it all up to me. What? I'm so happy about this! I knew this was going to happen. Tell you, this manga is my spirit animal. Why? Why is she so pumped up about this? I'll admit I'm frustrated that you beat me to the punch and that your White Knight is 1 trillion times better than mine. Well, that's because you had 10 more years to improve. But as a like-minded artist, I think I can help you. I think that I can help you. I want to offer you all the strength I have in support. In other words, I want to train myself as an artist under you until the day I draw manga better than White Knight. Hey, you're saying a lot of rude stuff to Sasaki-sensei. Don't you know that's rude? Well, what about you? Why do you keep stepping at me? You're being rude to me. Now, uniform. You're still in school, aren't you? Let's see. I quit school so I could move to. Oh, wait, hold on a second. You're in a uniform. You're still in school, aren't you? Are you really cut out to be an assistant? I quit school so I could move to Tokyo. I can't graduate with my poor attendance anyway. I can wear what I want. What? You quit school to come here? All right, enough bickering, everyone. Look at this. It's a finished work that Miss Aino brought with her. Wow, this art is great. She's pretty good, almost as good as me. It's quite up to snuff and with a new unique quality to it, a new talent. You think so? I've never shown it, my work to anyone before, so I was worried about the reaction. Yes, it's great. You're a genius, Aino. Almost as good as me. A prodigy appears. They accepted her really fast. She is good though, and if this is what she wants to do, fine. But on the other hand, anyway, she's a promising new talent for Shonen Jump. So long. I'll let you take it from here, Sasaki. Wait, Mr. Minoka. I wanted to reveal the truth and say sorry, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. I knew that telling her the truth would hurt her a lot and might even cause her to stop drawing manga. It's nice to be working with you, Sasaki-sensei. I can't do it. I can't tell the truth. Right back at you. This will keep her chasing her dream. The meeting was just for a brief introduction. My assistants will handle the backgrounds and touch-up. So my first step is to draw the characters and create the main portion of the art. I know it's pretty good now, but in 10 years, she's 100 times better. I can't do it no matter how closely I mimic the art. It just looks like a fake. How can I draw such incredible art? Am I really cut out for this? Can I pull off a White Knight cereal? No, not with this art. It's disrespectful to Aino and to the Itsuki Aino in 10 years. I thought about telling the truth and suggesting she should draw it, but that doesn't make sense either. What will she do? Copy a manga she herself is going to do in 10 years and publish it? Read the one shot, then make up the rest from there with a decade-less experience? What if she doesn't want to do either of those things? Then I'll have hurt her feelings for nothing. The desire to apologize would do nothing but soothe my own ego. The only thing I can do is assume the responsibility of bringing this manga to the readers of this world all the way to the end. All I could do is give them a White Knight that is as close as possible to the real thing. 3 weeks later, 19 days until the first chapter deadline, Gari-Gari-kun is the only popsicle for the summer, unless you forgot about the watermelon bar. I'd like Sweet Bean. Now, Sensei, we're here. We haven't heard from you, so we came by, to check up on you. It's so hot! What's going on in here? It's hotter than outside! It's a sauna! My popsicle's already melted! Sasaki-sensei! Whoa, you startled me! Why are you all here? How hard were you focusing? We haven't heard from you yet, so we came to check in just in case. It's too hot in here. Oh, my phone's out of battery? I'm sorry. Oh, I forgot about my AC. What kind of shut-up forgets about their AC? For shame! Anyway, how's the chapter coming along? We've got 19 days to the deadline, so we should get started on backgrounds for the pages with character art already. Well, the problem is I don't have a single page done yet. Not one page? It's a 54-page chapter, right? We don't have time for this. What happened? Well, I drew a full 54 pages already, but the art wasn't up to the proper quality, so I'm redrawing it. Huh? This is what you drew? It's ultra legit, man. I think it's great, too. You changed up your style from the one-shot. No, it's not good enough. I can't show this to the readers. There's only so much time. I'm sorry. Please let me redraw it. I know the deadline is coming, but it's just not good enough. At this rate, Sasaki-sensei, I'm amazed your refusal to compromise is moving. At this point, I'm legit going to stick with you all the way to the last second. But can he redraw it all the way in time? With enough guts, he can. Sometimes guts aren't enough to fix the problem. The one thing you cannot do is miss the deadline on the first chapter of your series. Then let's do this. Let's draw the backgrounds first. We know the general background scenery needed from the unsatisfactory version, so we can draw that separately and use the computer to combine it with Sensei's character art later. I'm used to working digitally. If Sensei can draw the characters in the next 10 days, the timing should work out. Now that's a former chief assistant talking. Great idea, Mr. Yamane. You gotta be the chief here too. Let's call you Mr. Yama. Well, let's get started on those backgrounds. You guys, thank you so much! If you're working this hard, we want to do it too. We're on the same team, Sensei. We're crewmates, just like a shonen manga. Friendship, effort, victory! Knock 'em apart! 10 days? Whoa, this is super ultra legit. I can see where the redrawing has helped. It's a level above the old one. The goat is born! I finally did it. It's clearly better than before. Itsuki Aino's art. I must get it closer to the real thing. So what do you think, Aino? Huh? Me? Yes, I think it's really great. It's perfect. What? It's not enough! It's not enough! What? 9 days to the deadline. Finish pages 0. Dude! I swear this manga, I think this manga is my spirit animal. This manga is my spirit animal! My God! The perfectionistness is here. Oh my God. I love this manga. I do. I love it. It's one of those niche mangas. I knew this was going to be the case with this manga. It's one of those niche mangas where you either love it or hate it. And I'm one of those people that love it. Very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you guys think of the direction of this manga? I hope that this one lasts. I really do. But because it's a niche one, I don't know. But personally, I think Bow Collector is better. And I think it might last longer. But God, I love this niche. I love this niche manga. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you more Time Paradox Ghostwriter manga, there's a few ways you could do that. You can donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something on my Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!